Top U.S. general says China preparing to invade Taiwan. With recent reports on increasing military activity from China in the region, fears have been raised of a conflict between China and Taiwan and its allies. A top U.S. general recently warned that Beijing is indeed trying to prepare for a possible invasion of the island. Speaking at the Aspen Security Forum, General Mark Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, was pressed on whether he thinks there would be a conflict involving China over Taiwan. China claims Taiwan as a breakaway province and has been engaging in a pressure campaign to get the island nation and its democratic government to submit to Beijing. Taiwan has resisted and continues to maintain its independence. I don't think it is likely in the near future, being defined as 6, 12, maybe 24 months, that kind of window, said the top general. Having said that, the Chinese are clearly and unambiguously building the capability to provide those options to the national leadership if they choose to at some point in the future, added General Milley. Despite the warning of a possible invasion, the top U.S. general said the chances of a possible military conflict or invasion would not be happening in the near future. China has not ruled out the possibility of carrying out an invasion to take control of Taiwan through military means. Chinese President Xi Jinping reiterated the goal to reunify Taiwan with the mainland during the 100th birthday celebration of the Chinese Communist Party. Taiwan has continued to assert its independence by interacting with world organizations, angering China. Recently, Beijing has criticized the European Union for its interaction with Taiwanese officials. This came as the European Parliament's first official delegation to the island nation sent a message to show solidarity while calling for stronger actions to strengthen ties between Taiwan and the EU. Taiwan is also looking to deepen its relations with the European Union. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin immediately pushed back against the message. Wang warned the EU against sending signals to further empower separatist forces in the island nation. Wang also demanded that the EU retract its statements in his criticism. China could invade Taiwan within the next 6 years as Beijing accelerates its moves to supplant American military power in Asia, a top U.S. commander has warned. Democratic and self-ruled Taiwan lives under constant threat of invasion by China, whose leaders view the island as part of their territory and which they have vowed to one day take back. I worry that China accelerating its ambitions to supplant the United States and our leadership role in the rules-based international order by 2050, said Washington's top military officer in Asia-Pacific, Admiral Philip Davidson, on Tuesday. Taiwan is clearly one of their ambitions before that. And I think the threat is manifest during this decade. In fact, in the next 6 years, he told a U.S. Senate Armed Services Committee hearing. Davidson said the expansion of China's military assets in the region risked creating an unfavorable situation for the U.S., reducing the level of deterrence. We are accumulating risk that may embolden China to unilaterally change the status quo before our forces may be able to deliver an effective response, he said. I cannot for the life of me understand some of the capabilities that they're putting in the field unless it is an aggressive posture. The Republic of China, Taiwan's formal name, was formed at the end of a civil war in 1949, when the nationalist Kuomintang fled the mainland. The ruling Chinese Communist Party in Beijing has never governed Taiwan, but considers it a part of China that it will retake by force if necessary. Taiwan's leadership and a growing majority of its population reject the idea it is part of China, and cross-strait tensions have been high since Beijing cut off formal contacts with Taiwan after the 2016 election of its current leader, Tsai Ing-wen. Tensions were further raised by increased U.S. arms sales and diplomatic visits to Taiwan during the latter stages of Donald Trump's presidency, as he feuded with China on issues like trade and national security. In response, China repeatedly threatened countermeasures and ratcheted up its military activity in and near the Taiwan Strait. Analysts differ in their predictions of conflict, noting Beijing is also using trade and diplomatic influence to isolate Taiwan. There is also growing concern over China's gray zone tactics, such as dredging of the sea around disputed islands, which do not quite cross the line into confrontation.